Everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be ranking all the Spirit Halloween 2024 animatronics. As you see, we've got S, A, B, C, and D tier, and I think this is going to be a fun video because I always love doing these ranking videos, and today's a good year. I mean, this year is a good year for Spirit, so let's check it out. Let's just get right into it. Leave a like if you enjoy. Here it is, Ghostface. Starting off immediately with a really good prop. I actually really love this prop. I think it's a really good prop. It's going in S tier. I don't know if it'll be at top of S tier, but I do think it's in S tier just because I love the Ghostface props. I think they're really creepy, especially with the voice, and it does look pretty good quality. But yeah, that's why I rank it S tier. Moving on to... Okay, I'm just going to bunch these two in D tier because I forget their names, to be honest. I don't care about these props at all because I haven't seen the movie. Sorry. But yeah, moving on. We're not even going to talk about these. Moving on, Terrifier, or Art the Clown, whatever you want to call him. He's a really cool prop. And I don't know where to put this guy. I think I'm gonna decide on. I'm looking at the other props. I might change the list throughout, but I think for now he's gonna be an A because he's a really cool prop. All right, Michael Myers. I think D tier because they just ruined his face. This would have been such a good prop if they didn't F up his face, but they really did ruin it. So, yep, D tier, sorry. Bye, Mikey. Moving on to the Ringmaster, and the Ringmaster is a really cool prop. I think he's like... I think he deserves S tier. I don't know about it. No, I'm going to put him at near top of A tier. Because, he's good, but he's not like on the level of Ghostface and the props that I'm going to put in. Nibbles, however, is at S tier. If you saw one of my previous videos, you'll know that I ranked him first out of all the animatronics this year. So yeah, it makes sense that I put him in S tier. Next we have Bobby Strings, I believe he's called. I really like this prop. I think it's a really cool prop. I'm struggling right now because I don't know whether to put him ahead of Ghostface or behind him. For now, we're going to put him behind him because I really like... The Ghostface prop has really grown on me, but it might change throughout the video. I don't know. Barnaby the Bear. Not going to lie, I really do like this prop, but I think he's getting hyped up a lot more than he's worth. I'm going to put him in A tier for now, right behind Terrifier, because I do like Terrifier more than Barnaby the Bear, to be honest. It's just not as scary, in my opinion, as Terrifier. Okay, moving on, we've got, what's his name? Cotton Candy Dan. I don't know how I forgot that. Definitely an S tier prop. Very creative, very cool. The face mold is great. The hair, everything's good. The only downside, in my opinion, is, first of all, I think that the jump scare is going to break easily. It's pretty much shown that these types of jump scares do break pretty easily. Henry Hustle, props that have fast bursts usually break. So that's why I think it's going to break. And also the colors. I think the colors are kind of childish. I don't think there's very much to admire about the colors. So that's why I'm going to put him at bottom. Well, I do think he's better than... He's probably better than both of these guys. Because of his height and just because of what he looks like. Actually, I think they might be taller than him, but he's a really cool prop, okay? And I think the colors, I can get over that. The breaking, I can get over that. Based on what it's supposed to do, I think it's better than Ghostface, I'd say. And Bobby Strings. Moving on, I don't even remember this one's name. I might actually forget a few of these guys' names, but forgive me if I do. We're just going to nickname this guy Nick, okay? So I'm going to put this guy... I didn't really like this prop. I didn't think it was very good. I think C tier is where he belongs. There's not much to him. There's not much good about him. He belongs in C tier. Or she, or whatever that is. That just looks like a dead corpse. Who even knows what that is? Moving on, we've got... Night Death, right? No, Night Terror. Night Terror. I was so disappointed in this prop. I was for sure when I saw the photos at first. I thought this was going to be S tier for sure because it's just such a creepy face. Well, a decently creepy face. Really good color coordination, like between the orange and the black and the green. It just all fits well together. It looks like a creepy prop. The hands are cool. It's just a nice prop, but no. No, they decided to make the animation. I would have liked this prop. It would have been a solid A tier if it just went back or like looked looked back and forth or something like that. But no, they decided to make it a horrible prop where the head just makes a stupid motion. This is their worst prop this year, to be honest. At least these props have like a reason for existing. This guy is like pointless beyond point. This guy is horrible. I hate this prop, and he's going in bottom of D tier. He's completely lame. He's completely useless. I'm disappointed in Spirit heavily on making that prop. That is horrible. Okay, now Spider Guy. Yeah, I don't know their name either. I have bad memory with names. Sorry. But yeah, this one. I really like this one. I think it's like bottom of S tier because I don't think it's nearly as good as these four, but it's still up. Actually, I think it's going to be top of A tier because we're putting too much in S tier and it's not much better than the Ringmaster, if at all. So, yeah, I'm going to put it there. All right, moving on to this guy. I'm really forgetting these names, but this prop I really, really like. I really, really, really like this prop. And I was disappointed when it didn't move at all. That really disappointed me. This guy doesn't move at all. Zero movement. Not much to him. I think he's $200. If he was $130 to $150 at the most, I would be like, okay, that's acceptable. That's okay. That's not that bad. But he's $200 for a prop that doesn't even move. He's creepy, but he's not worth that. He's not. I do think he's pretty creepy, and I really do like this prop, and I think it would look really good on your yard. But, just don't think so. So it's gonna be. I think this time I'm gonna put it top of B tier. My mind has shifted a little bit. It's shifting. All right, Scarecrow guy. I don't care if I'm saying the name wrong. This guy's just lame. He's just lame. There's nothing interesting about him. There's nothing cool about him. He's lame. His laugh is stupid. He doesn't look scary. He's lame. As I said, the only cool thing is that he's like hovering on his pitchfork or whatever. No one cares. Okay, it's a lame prop. It's going to top of C tier. Next we've got White Princess, I think, or Black Princess, something like that. This prop would be a great prop if it was bigger, I'd say. And I know it wouldn't work as well, and it would probably, jack up the price a ton. But this, it's just, it's not that good. It's tiny. I often use this example. If I saw it in a nightmare, it would immediately turn into a dream. I'd knock it aside and just continue walking. I mean, it's completely useless. If that thing jump scared me, I'd be embarrassed. It's not scary at all. It's not very interesting. It's gonna go in bottom of B tier. I think I used to put it in C tier, but it's not on the horrible level of the Scarecrow. At least it's good. But I wouldn't say it's as good as this prop. This prop's definitely way better than this prop, in my opinion. Okay, moving on to this skull guy. This is going in top of C tier, I guess. I mean, he's like 3 feet tall, rises 1 foot, so he's basically like 4 foot. He's just not good. His sayings or whatever aren't very good. He's not a good prop in general, and it's just kind of lame. There's not much fun about him. Just like the White or Black Princess or whatever. Just like this one. This one, if I saw it in my dream, I'd be like, get out of my way. Like, this is not scary at all, So, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. It's a meh prop. It's even worse than this. And yeah. All right, moving on. I want to finish this up. This one, I really like this one. This one's, the name is on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a horrible memory. But I really like this prop. I really like this. Spirit has had a hard time, in my opinion, getting the alien props right, especially with Martian Warrior. That prop was just okay. It was more goofy than scary, in my personal opinion. But this prop is scary, 10 feet tall, a slender, white and blue. I rarely see the colors blue. I rarely see blue, like glowing blue and white. The color combination is really interesting, and it's just a really cool prop. It doesn't do much, but it's really cool, and it's just intimidating because of how big it is. It's actually, I think, going top of A tier. I don't know if I could put it in S tier. Top of A tier, I think it's gonna be. Because I'm pretty sure it's really expensive, so that kind of makes me mad. And it's probably hard to set up too. Anyways, though, moving on to this three-headed dog thing, Cerberus or whatever they're called. This guy is, I don't even remember. I think I excluded this guy from my ranking, or my worst to best video I did a while ago. So yeah, I don't really know what to say about this guy. He's okay, but he's not like great. Yeah, there's nothing really great about him. I'd say he's middle of B. Middle of B, because I like him more than this one. Just because I like dogs, okay? I may be a little bit biased, but yeah, I do like it more than this one. Because of the fog, and because they're kind of dogs, so. Alright, this is Twitching Banshee, I think. Out of all of them, I remember this one. I think this is Twitching Banshee. Anyways, this prop is not going to be in stores. I think it's not going to be in stores, and that's really a bummer. This prop is decent. It's not crazy good, but it's not horrible. So this prop is going to go in, I'd say, top of A. It's pretty freaky. It's pretty crazy, and it will actually. No, that doesn't do it. Respect. I think it goes. Honestly, I think it's kind of tied with Barnaby the Bear, in my opinion, because it's just so creepy, kind of, Like, imagine you saw, like, actually this person, like, in a hospital or something doing that. Like, it's creepy. It's really creepy. All right, now moving on to Creepy Towering Clown. I love this prop. I really do. It's a really nice prop. And, see, here's the problem, and I think Spirit has been running out of a lot of ideas, because, they've used up all the basic formulas. Tall, skinny clown, tall, fat clown, tall this, tall that, small this, small that. So they have to innovate more, with Bobby Strings, with Nibbles, with the new face tracking or whatever, and with Cotton Candy Dan. They have to innovate. They've innovated a lot with these props. And the spider prop, and we haven't seen aliens a lot. They've really branched out, I'd say, in the past few years, because they haven't been able to do the same prop. But they did bring back a classic, and this is Creepy Towering Clown. I love this prop. It's a great prop, and yeah, I think I'm gonna put it up there. Isn't that funny? The top 3 are clowns. Yeah, top 3 are clowns. Isn't that crazy? I think my list is great. I think it sums up what a lot of people are thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of people aren't thinking this, but I do think that I got this list quite well, and I do think I did it pretty well. If you did, well, let's discuss this a little bit. Let's discuss this. So in D tier, Michael Myers, those guys, and Night Terror. Yeah, it's just a horrible tier filled with horrible guys. C tier, bad props. B tier is when you get to the props that aren't bad. They're not inherently bad, but they've got some things that could be fixed. For example, this one, movement. This one, I don't honestly know. I don't honestly know if you can fix that prop, but it's got some cons. And this one, bigger, maybe a little creepier, maybe some blood, maybe some gore. But in A tier, this is when you get to the props that don't really have any real cons. There's not really. They do what they're supposed to do, in my opinion. This guy, tall, alien, cool. Spider, giant, cool. He's like the leader of the pack, the ringmaster. You know, he is a perfect representation of the movie Terrifier. Barnaby. Moving on to S tier. S tier is when I think that the props don't have any real cons at all, and I probably am biased, but you can't make a better Ghostface prop than this. You really can't. You can't make much of a better prop than this. You can't make Creepy Towering Clown any better than he already is. He does what he's supposed to perfectly. Cotton Candy Dan, he's perfect. He's perfect in every way, pretty much. And then Nibbles. I mean, I can't think of a single thing that I would change about Nibbles. He's just so good. So yeah, that's my ranking. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.